everyone, welcome to another channel. We all know that water is very important for technological development in both of modern day societies and ancient civilizations. Many inventions and innovations were invented directly because of water. So in this video, I will be mainly focusing on a water technological advancement which changed the world forever. The submarines. The submarine first appeared in the manuscript of Leonardo da Vinci in the 15th and 16th centuries. The first real submarine appeared in 1620. The development of submarines runs through the history of the world after 16th century. Today, I am going to mainly focus on the submarines in Germany during World War II. Keywords: U-boat, wharf packet tactics, Carl Dönitz, attack on Pearl Harbor. The German submarine dominated the Atlantic battlefield of World War II because of its fierce U-boat and famous wharf pack tactics. Those factors made the German submarines combat achievements far more than other countries, leaving a strong color in the history of the World Submarine War. In 1906, the first submarine, U1, built by the German shipyard for the German Navy, became the most fearsome weapon on the Atlantic. At the beginning of World War II, the German U-boat was immediately acquired a brilliant record. On February 11, 1917, Germany announced the unlimited submarine warfare. The unlimited submarine warfare. The German submarines can arbitrarily sink without warning and arbitrarily sinks the merchant ships to the British waters. The U1 submarine had actually almost the same interior structure as all the submarines at that time. What made the U-boat become the most fearsome weapon on the Atlantic Ocean battlefield was the tactic they used, which is known as the Wolfpack tactic. The name of the Wolfpack tactic is estimated to be unknown in the military circles. The person who designed this tactic was Carl Dönitz, the excellent, experienced, and innovative tactician who was German submarine commander who developed and advanced submarine warfare to new heights. He rigorously trained highly skilled captains and crews. Also, he developed devastating tactics, including the Wolfpack tactic, the tactic that allowed a group of submarines to attack the same object, therefore concentrate their force and effort. The Wolfpack tactic actually operated like this. A group of submarines spread across a long distance of the ocean area in order to increase the probability of detecting potential passing enemy ship. Once the submarine detected an enemy ship, the submarine immediately reported the target's position to other submarines. The submarines would gradually gather together and only attacked the ship altogether, usually at night. Above is the information of German U-boats and the strategy they used on the Atlantic Ocean battlefield during World War II. Let's move on to our next subtopic. What was the effect of submarines in World War II, and how did the appearance of submarines affect the historical trend of World War II? These two questions lead us to the last keyword, attack on Pearl Harbor. This attack has significant meaning in World War II history. The attack was a very big turning point in the history of World War II. Prior to this, the Nazis swept Europe almost. The UK and France were nearly full, and the war was about to spread to Stalingrad. At the same time, Italy and Japan were also fighting and conquering other countries. The United States had not been involved in the war yet, and the United States still maintained a neutral attitude. However, at this time, Japan attacked Pearl Harbor, causing the United States to be directly involved in the Second World War II, like the World War II. The deaths and injury are heavy. Afterwards, Roosevelt was very angry, and almost all votes passed through the United States to participate in World War II. As a result, World War II was ended in the wake of the United States participation, just like World War I. How does this link with submarine? Is that Japanese Navy dispatched 5 A-standard pocket submarines and sneaked into Pearl Harbor on the night before the attack. After the first wave of airstrikes by the mobile unit on the second day, it was planned to launch a torpedo attack to expand the results. So submarines war actually takes part in the attack on Pearl Harbor.